Johnny 5-0. It is about 8 o'clock at night. I've been out all day because I have no life. We're on the corner of Magnolia and Lake, city of Burbank. And we're at the Department of Water and Power, and that looks like there's some construction going on. That looks like it's going to be quite a water fountain, or maybe it was and it's getting torn down because we are in a biblical drought. So who knows? Who cares? So let's see if anybody gets a panic attack from my presence here other than myself. Water, light, power. The power of Christ compels you.
That the power of Christ compels you.
That's really what they're getting at. Let's call it what it is. Some secret satanic Christian messages. We got somebody maintenance person inside. Oh, she sees me. Yeah, come on, go tell security. Let's escalate this. I got shit to do. All right, we're walking around the back. I don't know if you can hear all those industrial noises. The power plants. So Burbank is its own city, so they have their own Department of Water and Power, their own police force, their own mayor, all of that jazz. And they've got their whole infrastructure here of, you guessed it, water and power. And since they have their own police force, I'm guessing that PD will be out here in nanoseconds once I make contact with security. Very nicely landscaped. That looks like the main entrance. Kind of carporty. And at the top of all of the carports here are, you guessed it, solar panels. All right, here's the main gate. And there's security inside. You get the cool funky glass up there. Okay, cool. Good man. The stop sign. Pictures, video, everything I can do, all simultaneously. Why is that? Okay, which government? Okay. Can you cite what law that is?
I'm really not sure. I'm just going to
Yeah, see that's the problem with you know, if you want to call your supervisor or PD, doesn't matter to me. I'm going to continue filming. So this is, yeah, I'm shooting a story for publication. So yeah, and you can call PD. I don't know if you're a betting man, but I got $50 when they show up. They will not ID me nor arrest me.
Oh, I wouldn't assume they would.
Yeah. No, and I understand that I'm not trying to bust your balls on them, but this is something that part of this is also public education videos, and for government employees, police, and so forth, and security, because nobody actually knows the law. Nobody can cite the law. So if you want, because there is no law, so feel free to call your supervisors, whatever your protocol is. And if they tell you to call PD, by all means call PD, and they will inform you that I'm on a public sidewalk, and anything that from a public sidewalk can be photographed. The Supreme Court has ruled that the eyes cannot trespass.
I understand.
No, and I'm not trying to bust your balls, but like I know you've got your protocols of what to do and so forth. So I don't know if you're the only one here, if you've got anybody that's above you. Or I don't know what your protocols are, but I will be walking around. I'm making no effort to conceal myself. I'll be walking around here slowly all the way around the perimeter if anybody wants to make contact with me.
Do you mind if I grab your name?
Yeah, I actually do.
Okay.
So,
yeah, just like I said, it's just what I was told if you're taking pictures this direction to try and stop you. Obviously, I can't.
Yeah, I mean, and see, that's where the education falls in. That most security guards are not. I've worked security and been told the same erroneous information is what it is, and so anything from a public sidewalk, if I step onto the property, you guys can trespass me, and that's a whole different story. But from a public sidewalk, the eyes cannot trespass, and if I see anything that I can see, I can photograph. And like I said, it's part of an education campaign that I'm involved with a number of other people all across the U.S., and they give you all this garbage about 9/11 and this day and age, blah, 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 see something, say something. And the end result is that photography is not a crime. So that's, again, part of our public and government employee education program that we're doing here, is to let everybody know that what we're doing is not against the law.
Okay. What publication would that be under if I wanted to check it out?
It's called PINAC. Photography is not a crime. PINAC. And this is what's called First Amendment audits, where we come out and we say we're here publishing, we're journalists gathering content for a story for publication, and then we watch people make complete asses out of themselves, which you have not done. And I will show what, your stuff will get I always give praise where praise is due. Burbank PD, kind of 50-50. It depends on which officer, but they come out all acting aggro, asking for ID sometimes, a lot of cops. I've had buddies of mine tackled by the police, and those guys are all getting sued. And then there's cops that understand the law and say, hey, we got to come out and check you out, but beyond that. So this idea of, oh my God, it's a camera. And I always like to say, how many cameras did it take to take down the buildings on 9/11? No, we should be a lot more afraid of the airplanes taking off from Burbank Airport. They should all get a fighter escort under that sort of paranoia. So, but listen, you have a job to do. If you want to call PD, that would be great. Doesn't matter to me.
I gotta do my due diligence just to make sure that.
Absolutely, dude. I'm not trying to put your job in jeopardy, and so call PD. If you want, I'll wait here for them, and you can hear the exchange.
It's whatever. I don't want to.
No. I'd like to. I'm sure you're probably curious as to how it's going to go, so I'm happy to have the exchange. I'll stay here. I'll walk maybe to the end and back. Actually, no. This is Burbank. They'll be here in about 0.4 seconds. I forgot. I don't live in the city here anymore, so they'll have 10 cars here, and oh my God. And if I was a person of color, it would double the amount of squad cars, which is that's the real travesty. So yeah, call PD. I'll stay right here, and I got $50 that they do not ID me or arrest me. No. But yeah, no, go do what you got to do, and I'll wait right here for them. Okay. They come at me sideways. You watch.
Yes, sir. This gentleman here was walking on the public sidewalk, facing his camera, cell phone, this direction, and they were taking pictures of the power in the area. Obviously, on the public sidewalk, you can do that. Yeah. So I told him, you know, please don't do that. Like what law is that, or something along those lines. Couldn't really give him one. It's just, that's what my superior opinion, taking pictures and go around the complex. To let you know, yes, sir. Yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, I totally understand. But he's been really cool, So I don't really.
So
How you doing?
what's your audit over here?
I'm doing a little story on the facility here.
Story?
Publishing a story, yeah, a video story.
Oh, cool. What is it about?
It's about just documenting public officials in public and federal places and places that people get very, how shall we say, defensive with a camera, and how scared people get of cameras.
I don't mind that you're filming because
No.
we're already on camera.
No, I know. I know. And do you guys have body cams or no?
No, we do.
Oh.
We have audio. So,
Okay, can I get your name and badge number?
Officer Markey, 13208.
Thank you very much.
1374
And what's your last name?
Rodriguez.
Okay,
So
cool.
you have every right. You're on public property.
Right.
You can take as many photos as you want.
Okay.
And everything else like that. His concern is because I'm just.
No, I'm not trying. Like I said, I wasn't trying to bust his balls.
Hold on.
And
Hold on. Our issue, or anybody's issue, is any kind of facility like this is some kind of possible attack.
Do you understand that the way that?
That's why they
no,
call us.
I don't understand that at all.
Okay.
So let me ask you this question: you guys, we have an airport in this city, right?
Yes.
How many cameras hit buildings on September 11, 2001?
Okay. So, like I said, you
No.
have every right to.
No, listen. If we're going to go down this line, why don't we have a fighter escort on every plane that takes off?
Okay.
What's
Right?
your name, sir?
But I didn't give it.
You didn't give it?
No.
Thank you.
So you guys don't want to. Those airplanes all look really suspicious when they take off from Burbank Airport.
All right, sir.
All right, there we go. There's the walk of shame. Thought you guys wanted to have a conversation. You didn't like it when you started losing. Walk of shame, folks. There it is, Burbank PD. Car 18. They really, really, really get butthurt when you flip the script on them, man. And you tell them that you don't understand what the problem is here about the infrastructure and a camera. All right. So Burbank PD left in a walk of shame. They got butthurt because I started actually using facts, and I didn't agree with them of their in this day and age bullshit. Whoa, you can see why. But so, and I think the guy's name was Jason in the hut. We talked quite a bit off camera too. He is a Navy vet. I thanked him for his service. He aspires to be a police officer. I strongly discourage that. Whatever. No, listen, we all have our path. And so, but yeah, as soon as they saw that they weren't going to win, they split. So it started out okay. I thought it was going to be better than it turned out to. So, but like always, somebody gets butthurt, and it's not going to be me.